again here. I thought I would do a fun little kind of vlog post here, and I'm going to show you what I did in the garden. So I actually did this last weekend, but the weather has been so crappy that I have not been able to come out here and show you. We put an extension on it, and I put this really cool little trellis over here. So I had a huge problem. I had just like a temporary fence around here because of my chickens. So you can, I don't know if you can see, I see them, they're hanging around there. We were on vacation, and I actually had carrots and lettuce in here, and there was a big windstorm and it blew down the fence. And because I just pretty much, it was just wrapped around and it was like hanging. We didn't have a gate, so it was just kind of there. And chickens got in here, ate everything, ate my onions, my carrots, all gone. So we were just gonna put a gate on it, and then I'm like, well, we have this extra fence, might as well put an extra little bit of garden in it. So we actually made some new boxes and we put in this arch. So let me go ahead and I will turn this around and I'll show you. All right, so here is the new garden with the gates. I am just loving it. I cannot wait to start planting in here. So we have this nice little gate. This is a no dig gate. It's not perfect, but we're still trying to work out how to straighten it up very much. But we didn't want to put in a huge like post and all that other stuff. So this is actually called a no dig gate. We got it at Lowe's. So I can put a link in there. I really wanted the 4-foot one, but everybody was out of them. So we have a 3-foot one. Just hoping my chickens will stay out of it. So as many of you know, right now the building costs are super high for wood and everything. So we used, to make these boxes, we actually used some scrap wood that we had left over from a barn door. But these pieces here, right here, are new, and what they are 2 pieces of cedar fencing. So they weren't too bad. I think it was $3 and change for each board. So, and we butted them up against the old ones, so we didn't have to do the end. And then the other end and this end is just leftover wood from another project. So we added this, so I got 6 foot more here, and then there's a matching one on this side. So then I've got 6 foot over there. So then I've already got my potatoes planted. So here's the one thing I didn't really think of very well when I was putting this in, is that I don't have a lot of room between the box and the fence. So it's kind of hard to shimmy through there. So I decided just to put my potatoes all along here, because you pretty much plant those and then they just grow. You don't have to like trim them or anything. So that is how that is going. I'm probably gonna put a few more boxes here in the middle, because I feel like that's just a lot of wasted space, because there's a lot of space in here to grow stuff. So I'm gonna try and do that. So over here, I do have some onions planted. I replanted them after the chickens dug them up, but I don't see too much. I've got my 1 stalk of asparagus. I did not realize last year when I planted, you have to plant more than just 1 stalk, that they're not like bush. So I'm gonna have to give him some friends later this year. This here is going to be in my tomatoes. I'm gonna go up along this trellis here. That's what I'm gonna try that this year. And over here we got some lettuce and some carrots growing. You kind of see them. They're little tiny things right now, but they're growing. They're getting there. And then here you can see is the arch. So the arch over here, I don't know how well it is to see in the video here, that is a cattle panel. And we actually we bolted it with these little bolts on the side of the wood box here. Now, a lot of the other YouTubers I've watched, they add in a T-post, which is what these things are. They'll add a T-post in, and they'll like zip tie it to it. I don't know, my husband thought that was gonna look ugly, so he'd rather put those little brackets in, so that's what we did. And hopefully they will last. And then I've got my little solar lights up there. They look really cute at night. I think I have to get some different ones, and I have to string them a little bit better. But that is how the garden is looking so far. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start growing some stuff. I do have some stuff. I brought this out. This is a berry bush. It's a raspberry bush. So And I've got some other seedlings that are about ready to go out here. You're just waiting for the weather to get a little bit warmer. All right, so guys, that's what I have so far. This is what I'm so excited for, to actually have a bigger garden this year, be able to grow more stuff. If you haven't tried gardening, try it. I'll tell you, the first time here, let me actually turn this back around. The first time I tried this, I put these raised garden beds. These used to be raised garden beds, and I'll tell you, I had the hardest time. I could not get anything to grow. As soon as I chopped the legs off, put them in the ground. So I chopped the legs off, put these in the ground, and made these boxes were from the bottom of the raised bed. And then you can see these here, these posts are the legs from the bed. So, you know, as soon as I did that, stuff grew so much better. So don't be shy, just try it. It's, you know, I think it's a really great skill to have. No matter what comes this way, who knows, you know, what's coming the next couple of years. The way last year went, you can't tell what's coming up. So it's always a great skill to have. I'm actually been teaching my daughter too a little bit on how to do it. And we actually have purchased a couple dozen acres in Indiana, and we'll be moving there. We've got another 2 years before we do that. We're allowing my daughter to graduate high school first. And this is my learning experience. I'm learning on this scale so that I could just jump up to the next scale. So you got to start somewhere. So go ahead, start your garden. If you guys want to know more of what I'm doing, go ahead, hit subscribe and like. And also I have a seminar coming up on essential oils and using them in your garden. So go ahead, look below. I'll put a link, and I'll see you then.